right.
Good evening. Welcome to the Reckoning Brothers podcast, afternoon tea edition, because Mark is not here. He's driving somewhere. Hopefully, we'll be recording again with him soon. Josh, you said that you have a series of questions that you want to ask me.
Yeah, there's it's kind of a teeny bopper thing, and we're gonna go with a would you rather kind of a scenario. But these are some ones that we can garner some heavy philosophical thought out
Did
of.
you say teeny bopper?
Teeny bopper. Would you rather? Would you rather that?
I love would you rather. It's my
Okay.
when I first moved to Los Angeles, I was doing demolition work. Me and my work partner drive around in the van, and that was like our entertainment for like a solid year. Was just would you rather questions. Would you rather this? And in trying to reach that equilibrium is an art of itself, right? Like how do you make it like having to blow a dude like match whatever other thing or whatever it is that you're trying to do a would you rather on. But
Well,
yeah, I'm guessing
gonna
yours.
go. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit deeper
So
than
yours has little to no blow a dude.
correct, sir.
Okay, got it, got it. Okay, okay,
All right.
all right. Please,
Would you
I'm
rather
all ears.
be remembered for what you did or how you made people feel?
You're gonna have to repeat that. I'm sorry.
Would you rather be remembered for what you did or how you made people feel?
Ooh,
By the way, this is an all Scott episode. I am asking the questions. He is answering the questions.
that's unfair that you're not going to chime in with your own answers there. You know what? This is another one of those what I want to answer and how if I really am looking at myself honestly, what I'll really answer. So I'm gonna throw my soul out there and say I probably would rather it be how I made people feel selfishly. I don't know if I'm strong enough to overcome that. If like gun to your head, that kind of moment where it's like decide now, that kind of thing. I don't. I think I would rather make people feel better. Generally, I don't think that's a bad thing either, though. Really,
No,
right?
it's not.
Yeah, because I mean, what you did, yeah. If I did some major shit, yeah, but I'm just a regular dude, dude. I'm just living life. I've done some good things. I've helped some people, things I'm proud of. But generally speaking, yeah, probably how I made people. Because okay, so you're sitting there and you're watching your own funeral, right? Everybody's around there talking. I think if you made people feel good for the most part, I think that would be a better funeral than if you just like generally didn't really make people feel good and maybe you did a couple pretty awesome things because then it'd be like, oh, remember when he built that fucking hospital in fucking Guatemala? Yeah, but he was kind of a dick and he didn't laugh at my jokes, you know, you know. So I guess phrased that way, just that question with those qualifiers I just said, I'm gonna say how I made people feel.
Okay.
Josh, you don't want to answer? You're
No,
not gonna throw in your fuck
no.
you motherfucker. All right, fine. Fine. All right, we'll move on.
All right. We'll continue with the lightning round. Would you rather live in a world without art or without science?
A world without art. Not even a fucking question. A world without science. Science is technology. Without technology, we wouldn't even have a fucking spear. We'd be starving to death. There's far more to be gained from the world from science than from art.
Okay.
No question.
Would you rather have the ability to read minds or the ability to manipulate others?
That one's good. Whoever came up with that one's good. Um, I'm gonna say manipulate others. Here's why: fear. I don't want to know what people think. I think it would be paralyzing.
For sure.
Yeah, it just I don't want to know. I don't want to know. And I'd like to think I have enough self-control to not abuse the power to manipulate. Maybe I won't. I don't know. There'd only be one way to find out. But yeah, that'd be what I'd go with. I don't want to know what people think, man. I don't want to know. I don't want anyone to know what I think. I don't want technology, although it probably will get to the point where it can read our brains and what we think. I mean, that's just in the cards. I mean, just think it through logically. AI, brain scanning, all that stuff. It's going to get there, but I don't want to know. Final answer.
Okay. I will comment on this one. Have you ever seen the movie with Mel Gibson and the late
What
night?
women want.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yes, I
thought
have.
sounds awful. I don't want to hear all that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, oh God. And
Okay.
he's just hearing what women want.
Right.
He's
Right.
not, which I guess, yeah, I would rather just hear one gender over the other. I don't even, I can't even tell you which one. Like, both would be shitty. Both. It would suck. Suck complete ass if it's women or men. Just give me, I'd rather have just one gender. So at least I would be able to hang out with one and not have to hear the fucking ridiculous bullshit going through their damn heads.
Or not know the ridiculous bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's a fun one. Lightning round continues. This is question number 4. 4, I think. Is that where we're at?
I think we're at 4.
Would you rather have the ability to time travel or teleport?
Ooh. Gonna have to, I might have to assume everything's gonna work out and I don't have to worry about teleporting into a rock or time traveling into space because the earth is constantly moving. So if you time travel, so assume all that shit. I'm gonna say teleport. I'm gonna say teleport.
Versus time travel.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, time travel, it'd be kind of cool, I guess. But I don't know. Teleporting, just one, personal safety, hands down. Just being able to teleport, no problem, no problem. It's just badass. I mean, you don't have to worry about driving anywhere. Although, oh, gosh, if we're worrying about the government figuring it out that you can teleport, then you're in trouble. If you could time travel, you could probably actually get out of a situation better.
There's a movie about that. Hayden Christensen was in it. Have you seen that?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Jumpers.
Okay, I've heard of the movie. I've never seen it.
It's a good movie. You should watch it, especially with what you're talking about right now.
Okay. Yeah, I think anything like that, it's the fear of the government getting a hold of me and how I can best avoid that. That's the crux of all of those arguments. Any superpower, it's like what no, what is going to help it so the government doesn't figure it out and doesn't do experiments on me. That's my only real concern. It's just being practical, man. If I didn't have to worry about any of that, teleporting. Teleporting. I don't just it's just cool, man. It's just cool. Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler was a badass.
He was.
Mhm.
All right, continuing on. Would you rather have the power to control nature or the power to control technology?
The power to control nature or the power to control technology. Are we talking like a sci-fi fantasy world kind of thing? I guess you'd kind of have to, right? Like you can move your hands around and manipulate things like some kind of like Dungeons and Dragons druid, or you can
Yeah.
be like a technomancer kind of I'm going to have to go with technology.
Storm, X-Men Storm, power to control nature. That's
Gotcha.
what, but I
I
mean, you
did.
could
It,
trees and yeah.
it'd have to be technology. It'd just be cooler. Like, I mean, you can make a toaster like jump up and down or something, or like make a car drive. If it, well, like that, what's that video game? Oh my god, I can't think of it. Oh my god, my brain is freezing. Watch Dogs. So there's a game Watch Dogs where you basically have a cell phone that can control technology. You're making cars run into shit. You're making the whole city just act at your command, and it'd be more practical. I think it would be cooler. I think you can have a bit better, cooler story. Because if you're just doing that shit out in nature, like what a squirrel's going to see you move a fucking tree, who gives a fuck, you know? But you could walk through
Even though
Chicago, or
on where trees are at too, right?
there. I guess there are trees in a lot of places. Yes, yes. You're right. The okay. Wait. If controlling nature could, you could use that for like food engineering, right? Like you could be like make giant tomatoes, and they could grow on like
There you
so
go.
much square acreage. I would do it. I would jump on that grenade just to help out humanity. I would honestly do that. I would
Hey,
honestly do that. Okay. I stand corrected. Nature for my philanthropical reasons. Final answer.
what if technology is the way to harvest faster?
I'm thinking, just not being an expert in any of this, that yes, harvesting faster would be good, or being able to do it with less energy and all that. But I think the fact that as of right now, technology, we have to grow food from soil. There's no alternative to that, right? We have to grow food. I mean, I know there's vertical farming and all that shit, but they still use like they use soil and water and that kind of shit. Being able to extract the most out of that per acreage to get food to help feed, a starving planet, which really just means bring costs down. So all that shit, bring the cost of food down. I think that if I could control nature and could control it from that aspect, if that's where my magic is going, I think it'd be, I think you'd get more bang for your buck than controlling like the harvesters.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, I stand by it.
all right,
I stand by, and I will smack in the face anyone who says otherwise. That's not true.
all right. This is the last one. I think we had six. I'm not. I don't know why I did six and not five. Would you rather be able to change the past or know the future?
Change the past. Change the past for sure. Because knowing the future, you're into all those freaking paradoxes, right? And first of all, I'm just going to say it. I do believe that free will is an illusion. I do believe that. I do believe that. Split brain experience we talked about before, stuff like that. I don't think that. I do think that my consciousness is a program being run, even though I feel as if I'm in control. That's what I've come to believe throughout my life. So knowing the future, I think would just reaffirm that, and it would just frighten me and paralyze my actions, right? But if I could change the past, I mean that would fit right in with the me thinking I have control of my brain, right? You just go back and like change something, right? Unless that wouldn't be possible. But the way that that's phrased with knowing the future and changing the past, changing it implies that changing the past is possible, but the future might not be possible. So I'm gonna change the
There you-
past.
That's a good point.
I feel like a lawyer, like a
You're
would you
breaking.
rather lawyer here, just trying to go in like the trying to find out like the loopholes or how I'm gonna get screwed here. Like Satan's got like a contract, and he wants me to sign either one. I got to really make sure that like I'm crossing my T's and dotting my I's here. Yeah, that's the kind of the way that I'm looking at it. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Change the past for sure. 100% on that. 100%.
Okay.
That
Well,
was cool, man. That was
this
cool.
is lightning round with Scott.
Yeah.
You want to wrap it up then?
We'll wrap it up with that. And yeah, I
Maybe we should
glad.
lightning round style thing with Mark, but maybe do it a little bit more politically slanted.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be a lightning round. It would be a 20 to 25-minute answer that would have something to do with Reagan. He would start talking about World War II. He would bring in probably the Jones Act for
Washington,
some reason. Yeah,
Lincoln.
it'd be a whole thing. But I think it would be fun to do. And yeah, 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 we absolutely should. We absolutely should.
Go.
But hey, man, cheers. That was fun. I enjoyed that.